Have you ever thought, what if you could change the entire universe just by changing yourself? I don't just mean your personal world, but the actual fabric of reality. Today, we're diving into a pretty profound idea, that the path to transforming everything, well, it starts with transforming just one thing, you.
So how do we even begin to wrap our heads around a concept that massive? Well, it all starts with a simple, really personal principle. The idea that your reality is just a mirror. It's a reflection of you. This phrase right here, as I am, so is my world, it holds the entire key. It suggests our thoughts aren't just passively observing reality, they're actively creating it. The world you experience, all of it, the good, the bad, the chaos, the peace, it's a direct printout of what's going on inside you. And in this way of thinking, that's not just a nice thought, it's a fundamental law, and it's where the whole journey begins.
Okay, so if our world is just a reflection of us, then to get a handle on the world's condition, we first have to look at the condition of the soul. And according to this philosophy, the soul is, well, it's facing a pretty big challenge right now.
Think of your soul as a super bright light bulb. And this divine energy, or supreme light, it's the electricity. The problem is, right now, that light bulb is covered in these thick, heavy veils of negative energy. The power from the universe is always on, it's always being transmitted, but because of these veils, the soul just can't receive it. The connection is being blocked.
So, a veiled soul is really just a soul that's gotten tangled up in the material world. It's like there's all this spiritual static, a buildup of negative energy that's making it forget its true nature, its own limitless power.
But, and this is a huge but, this is not a permanent state. Not at all. If there's a problem, you can bet there's a solution. And there's a really clear path for the soul to shake off these veils and plug back into its source.
The secret to dissolving these veils is a practice called Atma Swarup, which basically means soul consciousness. It's all about shifting your identity, moving away from thinking you're this temporary physical body, and remembering you are a soul, a point of pure energy. And that simple, powerful practice is what gives the soul the strength to finally let that supreme light in.
You know, this whole journey of self-transformation is really a trip between two different realities. We start here in what's called the Vyakt, the manifest physical world that we see and touch every day. The goal is to connect with and embody the Avyakt, the unmanifest, the source code of reality, a realm of pure light and supreme energy.
Now this whole transformation, it isn't just a mechanical thing. It's powered by an incredible force. In this view, love and faith aren't just feelings. They're a kind of potent energy, a power so strong it can literally change your destiny and even rewrite your karma.
So here's how the process breaks down. It all starts with practicing soul consciousness, not just now and then, but continuously. That opens up a channel so you can receive power and love from the Supreme Source. That energy then starts to charge up your inner, non-physical bodies. And the result of all that charging? The destruction of negative karma.
As this practice becomes second nature, soul consciousness stabilizes. It becomes your new baseline, not just a passing moment. Power flows into the soul all the time, and this constant stream of pure energy acts like a solvent, just dissolving all that accumulated negative karma from the past. And this all leads to the ultimate destination for the soul, a state called Karmatavit Avastha. This is a state of being completely beyond the laws of cause and effect. I mean, imagine that. The slate is wiped clean of all karma. The practice actually creates a new, inner subtle body, a vehicle for this new, totally liberated existence. So, let's say one person achieves this incredible state. They're pure, they're powerful, they're free from karma. But how does that change the universe? This is where the magic happens. This is the first ripple.
And there it is, the central idea. One transformed soul becomes a catalyst. Their state of being, their charged energy, their freedom from karma, this becomes the seed of universal transformation. The world changes because you have changed.
But how does this ripple effect get strong enough to change everything? Well, according to this philosophy, it's not being left to chance. There's a grand plan, and it involves these Behad, or unlimited souls. It's said that over 900,000 of these souls are on Earth right now, specifically to act as catalysts and to lead this global transformation when the time is right.
So how does this ripple actually spread? Well, a transformed soul doesn't just hold light, it radiates it. This supreme light, or Prakasha, pours out into the atmosphere, and it starts purifying the very building blocks of reality. The 5 physical elements we know get transformed into what are called supreme elements. It's a chain reaction that starts right here on Earth and expands outward, changing our solar system, our galaxy, and eventually the entire multiverse.
So what does this transformed multiverse actually look like? What's the final destination of this entire cosmic journey?
The ultimate result is a complete elevation of existence. The mortal world, Mrityulok, becomes Amarlok, an immortal world. The familiar cycles of time, even the cycle of birth and death itself, they come to an end. The entire multiverse becomes a stable reality of supreme light. And the key point here is that this is a process of transformation and purification, not destruction.
The key message that's repeated over and over in this philosophy is one of incredible urgency. This isn't some far-off, distant event. The text is very clear that this is the critical moment, the final of the final of the final time for this transformation to take place.
And this brings all of this massive cosmic information right back down to us, to the individual. The idea is that the goal itself provides the qualities you need for the transformation. By making self-transformation your life's aim, you're not just changing yourself, you are actively forging an unlimited future for your own soul and for the world.
So we end right back where we began. If your inner state truly creates your outer world, and if one transformed soul can start to transform the entire universe, then everything really comes down to a single choice. The world changes because you have changed. The only question is, what world will you create?